David from Guitarist magazine here. Today we are looking at a Lowden S23-J, which, slightly unusually for Lowden, you might be more familiar with their steel string guitars, but this is part of the jazz range, which is what the J stands for, and they are nylon strung. As you might imagine, it's not what you might call a serious classical guitar instrument. The J gives it away. It's aimed more at maybe the bossa nova, the modern nylon string type of guitar playing. And in that sense, it differs from a classical guitar, a standard classical guitar. The most notable thing is the neck join here, which on a classical guitar would be 12th fret. This is actually 14th fret, which is in line with what you would expect from a steel string guitar. Also, we've got a reduced nut width. I believe this is around 48mm, whereas on a classical guitar it would be a lot wider. It would be more like 52 or maybe even more. Obviously, a cutaway isn't standard on a classical guitar either. Neither is having a pickup. But to run through a few of the accoutrements, shall we say, you've got a cedar top, which is absolutely Lowden heartland. Red cedar top with a clear scratch plate here, so it doesn't disturb the nice, plain, simple look of the top of the guitar. Back and sides are walnut. Again, slightly unusual. You'd expect maybe rosewood, but there are other models in the Lowden J range that have different types of bodywood. If this isn't your preferred formula, you've got spruce, rosewood, koa, all sorts of things. The fretboard is ebony. The bridge is rosewood, as is the fascia on the headstock. The neck is a composite, mainly mahogany, but it's a 5-piece composite, as I said. The neck actually feels really familiar in the hand. If you're familiar with steel string playing, you won't have any problems with this neck. It's quite shallow, but it hasn't got that slightly flattened back that a lot of classical guitars have. Go-to tuners, which are very nice, very much in keeping with the style, and a kind of unique feature of Lowden's, which is this bridge. A standard classical guitar has the tie bridge, as they call it. It was a bit like tying a fly on a fishing line. This is altogether different, and as we say in the review, there are plenty of YouTube videos showing you how to cope with this kind of bridge when it comes down to restringing. So panic not, but basically you've got 12 slots here as opposed to what you might expect 6. But apart from that, we have an LR Baggs Element VTC pickup inside, with the controls on the bass side of the sound hole. Overall, feels really, really nice in the hands. It's got a satin finish, which helps the general sort of vibe of things when you're playing. It's the whole body, including the neck. The voice is really, really sweet, but very, very dynamic at the same time. It's if we can put a little bit of reverb onto the mix here, you'll hear what I mean with this. Very, 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 very sweet. But you've got a good dynamic on it as well. It will do the sort of. It will give you that sort of dynamic pseudo-classical thing. Maybe not quite as much of a bass range as you'd expect from a top-of-range classical guitar. But what's here is very, very balanced between basses, mids and trebles. So the next best thing is to hear what it sounds like. So let's just do that.